Hi everyone, I just want to show you some of the basic functions of Adobe Spark, which you can use for your digital storytelling project. So when you go to the website, the first thing that you want to do is create a free account. So you just click on the upper right box here. And you can log in with a Google account or with an email address. I would recommend that you use a private email rather than your student email, just so that you have access to this account long after you graduate from the University of Minnesota and you no longer have access to your student email account. So I already have an account. I'm going to go ahead and log in with Google. And once I do, the interface is going to look like this. Your interface might look just slightly different the first time you log in. What you're going to see are three different buttons. You want to choose the red plus button in order to create a video. And once you do, you'll need to give your digital story a title. And click Next. And then you can select from different templates if you like, or you can start from scratch with a blank template and choose your template later. It'll take just a moment to load, and then once it does, you will start with your tutorial video. You want to go ahead and play that. It's only a minute long, and it shows you the basic features and functions of Adobe Spark that will help you get started. I've already watched that, so I'll click OK. I'm ready. And the first slide that you have access to is going to be your title slide. So you go ahead and select a title for that. So in the menu along the right-hand side, select Title and Text. Go ahead and add your title. Going to add a byline as well. You can decide how you'd like to add yours. And then I think I want to add a photograph to that as well. So I'm going to click the plus sign here, add a photo, and I want to find a free photo of something like a beach. This is a great one, so I'm going to select this, and that will fill my slide. I like that. If you want to change the positioning of the text of your title, you just click it and drag it, and then it will show wherever you'd like it to appear. You can also add narration by just clicking the microphone icon here. You'll need to click and hold, and that will record while you speak if you want to narrate your slides. You may also need to grant Adobe Spark access to your computer's microphone, so go ahead and click Allow for that. You can preview at any time by clicking this box up on the top or by clicking the play box. And then to add an additional slide, you just click on the plus sign here. That will add your next slide. So then I'm going to say, I'm going to add a photo of my own, so I'll click on the photo button. Then I'm going to go back, I'm going to upload a photo of one of the beaches that I visited in California during my trip last summer. So this was La Jolla, California. I'm going to click open, it will fill the page. I can also choose different ways for that to appear. So go back and click Layout in the upper right along that menu there. And I can add a caption, but here's a limitation with the free version of Spark. Now you can purchase a premium version that will give you much more functionality. One of the limitations that I found with the free version is that if you select caption, it will limit the text and you aren't able to move that text around. So if you want to caption one of your images, what I recommend you do instead is just select title and text again. And that way you can add your text and you can move it around. You have a little bit more freedom with that. So I'm going to say, I want to move that around. I can put it up at the top, or I can even split the screen. So if I select split screen, that will place my text on one side with the image on the other, or I can even move that around like that and decide how I like it. Once again, I can add narration to that if I want, or I don't have to. I can add an additional slide by clicking on the plus. I'm going to go find a picture here of one of my sons who was boogie boarding on one of the beaches that we went to. I'll select open to open that and add it. Go back to layout. I'm going to add a caption to that. Again, I'm going to select the title slide so I have some more freedom in order to be able to do that. I'll click plus in order to add the text. And I'm going to slide that down on the sand here. There it is. I'm going to drag that just a little bit further down. I want it to appear in the sand. It isn't letting me move that to where I want it. I want it to appear down here, but this is fine. Again, the free version does have some limitations, but that's okay. Some other things that you can do, you can add different music. So by default, the music is on and it will select a track for you. If you're going to narrate your slides, I would highly recommend that you turn the music off, because with the basic account and the free account, it doesn't allow you to turn off the music per slide. So your narration will play over the music. It's a little bit difficult to hear. So if you're going to narrate your slides, I highly recommend that you turn the music off. If you want to leave the music on, you can turn the volume up if you like, or turn that down slightly if you want it to play lighter. You can choose from different tracks that they offer you for free, or you can add your own music if you like. And then, as I mentioned, you can always preview that by selecting preview. Great. So that's how I'd like it. Here's a credit slide, so you can add your own credits. And then it also has the slide at the end because it was made with Adobe Spark. You have to leave that with the free version. With the paid version, you can remove that. Another thing I want to show you is that it went through my slides rather quickly, and I can edit that to make the slides appear a bit longer. So you just select this button here. Right now it's by default set at 2 seconds. You can use the slider to make those slides appear longer if you would like. And then you can also change your digital story to show different themes. So you can test out these different themes here to see what they look like as well. When you're ready to share your digital story, when you have it finished to your satisfaction, you just select the share button here. Again, you can change the title if you want. Now this is the title of the file, it's not the title of the slide, but you can go ahead and change that if you'd like. You also, if you see the little asterisk here, you have to pick a category, so you can select other if you'd like, or education. There's an opportunity to leave a subtitle if you'd like. Your author information is there. Here by default, it indicates that your project will be featured on the Adobe Spark website. If you don't want it featured, you can turn that off. And then you're going to create the link in order to share it. Now with this, it takes just a little bit to publish your video, so that's why this will take just a little bit. Once it does, you can select the link and share the link, or what I'd like you to do is embed your video on the digital storytelling page of your social media portfolio. So you're going to get the embed code in order to do that. Alternatively, you can also download your digital story, number one, to save for later and have access to it later. You could also, alternatively, upload that video file to YouTube and then share your digital story that way, either YouTube or Vimeo. So you can see here it's been published. I can download it by clicking here. I can copy the link if I want to share it maybe on my other social media sites like Twitter, or I can embed it for purposes of my social media portfolio. So I'm going to select that. It's going to give me an embed code. Now this is in HTML coding language. You don't need to know coding language in order to do this, but just go ahead and copy that as it's already highlighted. Then you're going to go to your social media portfolio, regardless of the tool that you're using, whether that be Google Sites like I'm using here, or Wix or Weebly. You're going to edit your page, and then you're going to go into the HTML editor. So this is a rich text editor for those who don't like to code, or for those who don't know how to code. But I'm going to select the HTML editor for purposes of embedding that embed code. So now it's in HTML coding language, and I'm just going to go to the last area where there's text. I'm going to make a new line, and then I'm going to paste that. Now, one more thing that you need to change, you can see this this code language here indicates how large that's going to appear on my page. With a width of 960 pixels, that's awfully large. So you're going to edit that to 640 by 480. Now double check that it says width 640, height 480 pixels, and then you're going to click Update. Now this will be a little bit different if you're using Wix or Weebly, but the idea is still the same. So now you can see that it's embedded as a Google gadget. That's how Google Sites embeds videos on a web page. And then if I select Save, you can see that my video will appear right on my social media portfolio digital storytelling project page, and I can even play it from here. So that is how I'd like you to begin your digital storytelling project, and you can get as creative as you wish with this. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me because I'm always happy to help you, and I look forward to the creative digital stories that you design and share on your digital storytelling page of your social media portfolio.